If someone's buying a foreclosure, do they get to perform an inspection?
They do get to perform inspections. This is another thing that people really need to be informed about. There are different rules, different banks, and how they treat inspections. So first of all, you need to know that almost always with a foreclosure and REO property, almost all the time, it is an as-is situation. That does not deprive you of your right to have an inspection. And, of course, we want to make sure that there's no structural damage. We want to make sure that we don't have, black spore mold in the crawl space. I mean, there's some things that are, or significant water under the house. There are just some things that are runaway, walk away situations. Failed well, not a good septic, all these different things. So you certainly have the right to inspection. The inspection is going to be $350 to $600. If you find something that's horrific, I would say it's the best money you could spend. You're going to walk away, but you're going to walk away for good reason. But there are some other things that you need to know about this inspection process. It's really difficult. A lot of these RE homes or HUD homes have the home winterized. Doesn't matter what time of year it is, the home is winterized. And so a company comes in and they seal all the commodes, they put antifreeze in the lines, they turn off the main water valve, and a lot of the times the power could be off as well. You have to coordinate with the listing agency to get the house de-winterized. Sometimes they will require that you pay for the de-winterization, which could be $500 to $700. Sometimes the foreclosure company or the listing company say they will do it, but a lot of the times the listing brokers or the listing firms, they have like 50 or 70 of these throughout the state of North Carolina, and they really don't care about the one that you and your clients are working on. So you have to be proactive and really stay on them to make sure that you get the house de-winterized so it can be inspected. The bank may or may not turn the power and the water on for you. You're not really going to have a very good inspection unless you can determine, whether or not the electrical devices are working or whether or not the plumbing's working. So you may have to get the power, water, gas, or even propane in the tank and pay for that yourself if you want the house to be inspected, which, getting all that done, because this is a foreclosed property, Duke Power isn't real happy with this house, and they can make you put down a significant deposit. It could be to get the house de-winterized and all the utilities turned on. It could be as much as $1,500 plus the inspection. You could be looking at $2,000 just to get this house inspected. I mean, that's worst case scenario, but at the same time, when we go into this foreclosure process and we're talking about how you have to have deep pockets, you want to thoroughly vet this property. That's a lot of upfront money, and you don't even know whether or not you're going to buy this house.